Hello, my name is Chris Z and I'm back here with another FL Studio video. And today I'm going to show basic mixing tips on when I mix a song, and I'm going to focus primarily on gain staging and leveling. So let's do it. So I have this song that I made today. It's not really a song yet, but got a verse down. And this is how it sounds. This is completely unmixed. The only thing I did add was basic effects such as auto-tune, and then I EQ'd out the vocals, and I added reverb, delay, and a double. So let's hear it. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. Climb up to the lighthouse, shine my light, then fucking fly away. All my dogs are dead and they got rent, so they'll find a way. All dogs go to heaven, that's a myth, cause they all locked away. Oh, I'm sick and tired of the stress. Whoa, I wish I thought about you less. If you want my ex, and that imply that we can find a way. Let's run up a check and blast some tunes, we'll fucking ride away. I'm a bad boy, not your average boy, fuck toy. Take it easy with that glizzy, cause you know they can't keep up, boy. Okay, so that's the song, and I really like this. I really like this song so far. So all these other vocal tracks that I have here are my dub channels, and they basically, I'm acting them as, they act as a pad towards the main vocals. It's to widen up your stereo. So imagine, right? Imagine your field of view around you. You're looking in front of you, right? That's center, and then there's the left and right of you. There's behind you. There's everything in between. So with the dub tracks, I try to pan them left and right, so I can fill up the stereo on the left and right ends of your ears. And then with these other dub tracks, I generally put them in between left and right. So they're not to your full left and right, but they're not in the center. They're midway. So it gets you a full sounding vocal. So that's what dub tracks are for. But anyways, now to gain staging. So to gain stage, we're going to route all our audio samples into the mixer. So I'm going to open up my channel rack and select from unsorted to all. And you got all the sounds you've used here. So I'm going to put the melody on my melody mixer track. And this is your mixer. You pull it up by clicking F9, and you have it right here. And I already have a template, which I am going to include in the description this time. So, yeah. Templates are very useful in this. It's a very organized and neat mixer. It looks nice. It's easier for others to look and grasp. Oh, the red's the drums. Oh, the blue's the melodies. Oh, the yellow's the buses. And I'll explain those later in future videos, or maybe in this video if I need to. So yeah, let's get to gain staging. So we're going to have our mixer out. Like that. And we're gonna put our sounds into the mixer. So let me do that right now. All right. It looks like I have finished assigning them to their assigned mixer tracks. And now we're going to go in the mixer, and we're going to start with the hi-hats. Solo them out by holding Alt and then clicking the green button here in the mixer. And now you click on hi-hats, and when you play an area in the song with hi-hats, it'll be the only sound that's playing, and you'll see the current decibels on the current state right here. This is what I'm going to do. This is way too high. So for gain staging, what I do is I put all the volumes, I set them to negative 12 decibels, like this. Your sounds might have highs that increases, so make sure you get it down to 12. Completely. This is good enough. Perfect. We're going to move on to the open hats. Alt-click open hat. Already on negative 12 decibels. Let's go to the clap. Very loud clap. Let's do it for the snare. Let's do it for the kick. So with the exception of the kick, I leave that higher, maybe around 9 decibels or negative 9 decibels, because I like the kick punching through my mix, so I keep it a little higher. Ready 808s, I'd match it up with the kicks. I don't hear the 808s because it's linked to a bus channel. I won't explain that yet. Let's not get into detail. Or crash, which I might not have routed. Yeah, I don't. Alright, there it is. I'll keep that as it is. Percussions. Alright. Let's move on to the next one. Lower that a little. There we go. Percussion 3. Perfect. Percussion 4. Oh, I don't have a percussion 4. Cool. So let's go to our main vocals. Let's turn on our vocal bus. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. Let me grab this. I just got that feeling that I'm finna I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. Climb up to the lighthouse. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. Climb up to the lighthouse, shine my light. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. Climb up. You know what? I'm gonna put my vocals. We're gonna leave those around negative 9 decibels each. Fucking fly away. All my dogs are dead and they got rent, so they'll find. I'm gonna compare the first one to the second one. fucking fly away. All my dogs are dead and they got rent, so they'll find a way. All dogs. So what I'm going to do with all these vocal tracks is I'm going to copy and paste the same values. And I noticed from my last video, it doesn't show the right-click pop-up dialogues. So yeah, so just keep in mind there is right-click pop-up dialogues, and just follow with what I'm saying. So when you right-click, there's gonna be a copy value and a paste value option. So that's what I'm doing with all these audios over here. And now the last things last is the melody. So let's go gain stage that real quick. All right. Perfect. We'll raise it a little bit, 65. And now we've gained stage so far. So now we're gonna level. When I was getting into leveling and like realizing how important it was, nobody really explained what levels, how do you like a basic idea of leveling, like what level should the hi-hat be, what level should the open hat be, what level should be the clap, what level should be the snare. And I wish there was like an answer, a universal answer for all of that, but unfortunately it's by ear and what type of sound you're making and what sounds you want punching through your mix. Base of thumb is you're going to want your kick punching through the mix. You're going to want probably your clap, your snare, your percussion, because that's a lot of the bounce and trap. At least I'm talking about in the trap genre, which I'm doing right now. So with that idea in mind, I'm going to show you how I level. So we're going to start with the hi-hats. After I did the open hat and the hi-hat, we're going to move on to the clap. And the snare. The kick. The 808s. Open up the bus. The crash. The percussion. And now we're going to get the melody into there. Open up the melody bus. Look how much headroom we have. With that whole process, everything is now leveled and mixed. We're going to add the vocals in now. Thus opening up the vocal bus. I actually think I reduced the vocal bus, so we're going to reset. And yeah. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. Climb up to the lighthouse, shine my light, then fucking fly away. All my dogs are dead and they got rent, so they'll find a way. All dogs go to heaven, that's a myth, cause they all locked away. Oh, I'm sick and tired of the stress. Whoa, oh my god, sound is so much better now. Holy shit. Alright, let's look at the master. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking... Look at that. Great. Great mix. Great mix. Okay. So yeah. So that's gain staging. Let's see how long I've been recording thus far. OBS doesn't tell me. Whatever. So, I'll go over some basic mixing things for my vocals now as a bonus. So, my main vocals, I recorded it through Edison. And I'll probably make a video sometime about individual stuff like that, like how I record, the recording process, whatever it is. But okay. So here's the vocal track. It's obviously linked to my main vocal channel that's in my mixer. And I added an EQ. EQ looks like this. If it's going to be nice and pop up today. There we go. I cut off the low ends. These are the low end frequencies. So if I play the voice. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. Climb up to the lighthouse. There's already not a lot of low end, as you can see if you look at the frequencies. I just got that feeling that I'm finna... Your voice is mostly contained of mid to high end frequencies. So that's why we cut off the low ends. It's not necessary. And good practice would be to go through all your sounds in your sample in your mixer and cut off all the either low ends or high ends you don't need of your sounds. That's good practices in the late mastering stages. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fuck. So over here is where these are cuts in the frequencies, and we make cuts in the frequencies to take out bad frequencies. It's like, yeah, it's basically how it sounds. It's like cutting fucking... It's cutting the whole. It's cutting out bad frequencies you don't want. I'm trying to think of a metaphor or simile that goes with it, but I'm just blanked. So whatever. So yeah, over here when I record, and this is gonna be common for anybody recording, around the 150 to maybe like 300 range, you're gonna have a lot of resonance there, meaning it's gonna sound like boomy. If your voice is gonna sound boomy, and what I did to find that is I make a cue up. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. Climb up to the lighthouse, shine my light, then fucking fly away. All my dogs are dead and they got rent, so they'll find a way. I don't know if you'd be able to, if you could tell, but I'll tell you next time when we listen to that point where I heard the resonance. This cut right here is there's only one part where I heard that it was resonating and it was sounding boomy. So we're actually just gonna use the bigger example here. So we're gonna go with this one. This is a lot more noticeable. So we raise the cue up. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. Like that, all here. My light, then fucking fly away. All my dogs are... It's sounding boomy. It sounds like you're talking into a room that all the sounds are bouncing off together. Like if you're in a tunnel. That's how to explain it. So we cut those frequencies off. Here is a cut of a frequency where my voice sounded nasally. And this is another common area, like 2,500 hertz to 3,000, even to 3,700 hertz, where there could be nasally sounds. And then I added autotune. And I use autotune Evo VST. Put the key of the melody, the key of the song. Change my input type to alto tenor. Change the retune speed and the humanize option to 85. Retune speed is how quickly that it pitches your voice to the correct note. So if you have a higher retune speed, it's going to sound more auto-tuney. So yeah. And after that, I have reverb sends, delay sends, and double send. And basically what that does is I send the audio coming to the main vocal that's routed to the main vocal to these channels here and put their own effects so I can edit them individually, and that's such a great practice in doing. And so, yeah, I have a reverb send. For some reason, it doesn't pop up. Yeah, I use FabFilter Pro R for this. It's just a simple reverb. It's a studio reverb. And I just dropped it down. Delay send, it's always going to be a slap delay for me. It adds that chorus effect to your vocals. So that makes it sound very nice. And I always use H delay because it's fucking awesome. Set it to 1/16, lower the feedback, raise the high pass filter, raise the low pass filter. And bada bing, bada boom. Hit lo-fi. Double. This adds more width to my vocals, makes my vocals more... Like I said, it tries to add... It adds more to the stereo effect of your vocals. And I didn't do anything with the dubs tracks yet. So that's a basic rundown of how I did my vocals up. And then in later videos, I'm going to go more in depth into how I have my mixer set up. And like buses and sends and exactly how to make them and why they're useful. So, that being said, let's hear the rest of the song after all these edits. I just got that feeling that I'm finna fucking die today. I'm up to the lighthouse, shine my light, then fucking fly away. All my dogs are dead and they got rent, so they'll find a way. All dogs go to heaven, that's a myth, cause they all locked away. Oh, I'm sick and tired of the stress. Whoa, I wish I thought about you less. If you want my ex, then that imply that we can't find a way. Let's run up a check and blast some tunes, we'll fucking ride away. I'm a bad boy, not your average boy, fuck toy. Take it easy with that glizzy, cause you know they can't keep up, boy. Okay, so there's that is. And it sounds so much better than it did in the beginning. And that's how you gain stage and the basics of gain staging and leveling and a little bit into how I made these vocals, how they sound. So thank you for watching, and until next time.